G'day all. Well, I thought I'd do a show me ugly melon once. Don't do it too often, but I just decided I'm going to just quick run down. I've had a big week getting everything ready to go away again. Bit of a stuff up last week. I had a couple of little issues go wrong, and the weather was absolute crap, man. It was just so bad. It's just the times that you've seen a couple of videos where I just where I put on. There was some sun and stuff. I can tell you that sun didn't last much more than 15 minutes, and the rest of the time it was just raining. Oh, I was well and truly over it. So anyway, got it all sorted now, and then I ended up getting a kayak, as you know. So I've done a lot of testing with that and got that all sorted how I want it. And this time the trailer, I'm looking at it all now actually. This time the trailer, I've got it loaded way lower. I've got heaps less weight, even though the kayak and all the battery, the little motor and all that probably weighs about, I don't know, maybe 50, 55 kilo. But I've dropped off 3 jerry cans, so there's 60 odd kilo, 65 kilo. And I've taken out heaps of garden tools, rakes, crowbar, other buckets, just trying to think, all the other bits and pieces I've offloaded. I'm just going to go a bit later on, because where I'm heading next is going to be full on. It's going to be right up there in the hills, and I'm hoping to do some really wild tracks, but we'll just see. It all comes down to weather. And if the creeks haven't gone down still, well, I'm still can't go diving, so it's going to do me insane. I'm going to drive me nuts. I've been trying to get back to diving for freaking 6 months, but anyway, it'll happen eventually. And what else have I done? Oh, heaps of things really. Gave the whole car a good service, got everything sorted again. And this time it's all, like I said, the actual four-wheel drive itself, I've got it gutted out, and I'm packed it completely different. It's just, I've got way less stuff that I don't need. I mean, I probably do need it if something goes wrong, but stuff it, I'm offloading. I'll do the best I can with what I've got. That's basically it. Get the weight right down. I noticed the trailer before when I hooked it on, she weighs way less. I reckon I've lost, well, I won't exaggerate, it's at least 200 kilo anyway. So it's going to make a difference for towing and stuff. But anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go up to multiple different places. I've got no idea exactly where yet because of the same again, weather and river conditions, creek conditions. I found some new ones that I thought some might be legit to go on, but wasn't 100% sure. And then I looked right into it, and it's a whole area in there you can go. You can go and do heaps of areas up in, it's right up in the high country. Like we're talking Brumbury and, you know, bloody wild dog country, mate. She ain't no, there's no houses nearby or anything like that. Just my kind of thing, I love it. But it would be good to have someone else come along, because I could get into the diving side of it, you know, and I really miss that side. I'm still going to do diving and sniper diving, probably more of, because it's a bit safer, and it's you know, when you're underwater 15 foot down or in a hole 20 foot whatever, and you just can't tell if there's big logs in that coming down the river and that. You need someone around just to keep an eye on things for you. Otherwise you're being a bit of a dick really. I mean, you know, you're putting yourself really at high risk, I'm telling you. Because when I was up there, you should have seen the logs in that were coming into the creek, mate. I mean, it only took, you know, a couple of minutes for something to travel 200 metres from a corner down to where I was. And these logs weren't 10 kilo, like they were probably a tonne logs and stuff, you know. So you don't want that coming down top of you. But no, I'll get involved. I'll certainly get into it if I can. That's all I can say. It'll happen. I just got to find the spots, and plenty of sniper spots. You can find sniper spots anywhere. But I'm hunting for those real good, you know, deep hole crevices and stuff. That's what I'm really after. Because you know damn well, no one's probably been down there for years, if at all, you know. So that's what my plan is. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Now I know I've just heard I don't watch TV, as you might know. I've told you this before. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio anymore. The whole thing's just too depressing. Haven't done for 20 years really. Pretty much don't listen. You know, anyone that knows me well, they'll tell you I don't watch TV. And but I just got wind today because I had to go in and get a tooth out. I've had a problem with a tooth for 20 years, and they kept looking after it and kept looking after it, and eventually now it's it's too far gone, so I had to get it pulled out. And I didn't really want to get in. I hate going to dentists, but I thought, I better go and do this before I go away, because if it goes bad on me, I'm in deep shit up there in the rivers. So anyway, I got that out, and while I was there, because I was in the hospital, and you've got to go through all the baloney to get in there, I got wind that the Melbourneites are coming out of lockdown. Now, I don't know what follows those rules for you, but guys, I'm happy for you. I hope you can. I don't know where you're allowed to go, what you're not allowed to do. No doubt you're just let out of a cell door, probably. You're not even probably out of jail yet, but anyway, we'll work that one out. You'll work it out, I mean. And, you know, so hopefully you can get some sanity back and do a few things. We've been a little lucky here now for a few weeks, whatnot, been able to do what we like, but, well, to a point. So, anyway, I'm going to nick off up into those hills. Before anyone changes their minds and brings in any more rules, I'll be gone. And I can tell you, there is no receptions up there, no reception whatsoever, no radio, no TV, nothing. So, I don't care. I won't hear nothing, I won't see nothing. So, anyway, guys, I can't wait. Let's head off and get into it again. And I love the fact I'm not going to be planning any specific exact spot where I'm going to go. It's just going to be, it'll all come down to weather, and that's the biggest thing. And where there's been rain dumping, you know, it doesn't take much. You get a heavy fall, half inch even, up in the hills, over a big spread area, and those creeks are just pumping, mate. So I just got to go by, you know, feel really, like, to see how it goes. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm pretty sure this time there's going to be a lot more sun than last time. So anyway, all right, I'll leave you to it, and you'll get plenty of bids. I know my bids aren't exactly professionally made or anything, because I don't know how to do all the editing side of it, and so you just sort of get what you're given, you know. I'd love to be able to do the editing side. If someone could, you know, give me a program I could actually use easier, you know, it would be better, because the stuff I tried loading last time, it was nice that someone helped me out, but once I loaded it, my laptop wouldn't even hardly turn. It would hardly even run. It was so big a program, and the whole laptop just basically shut down. You couldn't do anything else. So I just need to find something simple-ish, and then I could start doing some editing. And I'm still ain't going to do basic stuff, but at least I can chop out some of the, you know, dribble and the rants that I go on with at times, as all do. And so yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens, but you're just going to get straight out videos like this and anything else I do. So hopefully you like them, and give us a thumbs up if you do. And I'll get plenty of photos too if I can. Like, obviously if there's more sun and stuff, it's much easier. When you've got the clouds and she's dark and that, it's just hopeless trying to take a photo. You can't get anything to focus, and I've only got a cheap camera, you know. It's not a cheap phone. It's not a camera like I used to have. I used to have a camera worth 40,000 once, but no longer. So anyway, all right, I'll leave you to it, and I'm heading off when I wake up in the morning. That could be anywhere from 4:30 in the morning to you know, 6:30 or something. That's when I'm hitting the road, and I'll get going. And got to do a couple of little things along the way, and then I'm heading to El Dorado to start with. Hopefully it's low enough that I can get across the creek and go and do my spot that I really want to get back to, where I found that 1.2 carat sapphire, party sapphire. Yeah, I know there's going to be more up in there, and it's a long way from the edge of the creek too, so I'll do it if I can get there. But if I can't, I'm not risking it, because my knee is not healthy, and not great ideas walking across the buckets of soil across that wet rock. Anyway, enough yabbering. I'll leave you to it. Catch us up in the high country somewhere, I don't know where. Righto guys, see yous.